Welcome at Warriors Rulers Legacy channel. Today, we're diving into the dramatic and controversial life of Nero, one of Rome's most infamous emperors. What if I told you that one of Rome's most infamous emperors was also one of its most misunderstood? Nero was born as Lucius Domitius Ahenobarbus on December 15, 37 AD, in Antium, modern-day Anzio, Italy. He was the only son of Agrippina the Younger, a powerful and ambitious woman, and Gnaeus Domitius Ahenobarbus, a prominent politician. His family lineage was notable, as his mother was the sister of Emperor Caligula and the great-granddaughter of Emperor Augustus. Nero's early years were marked by instability and tragedy. His father, Gnaeus Domitius, died when Nero was just 3 years old. Following his father's death, Nero's mother, Agrippina, was exiled by her brother, Emperor Caligula, due to political intrigues. During this period, Nero was sent to live with his aunt, Domitia Lepida, who provided him with a relatively stable upbringing. The political landscape shifted dramatically after the assassination of Caligula in 41 AD. Claudius, Caligula's uncle, ascended to the throne and recalled Agrippina from exile. Agrippina's return to Rome marked the beginning of her ambitious plans to secure power for herself and her son. She married her uncle, Emperor Claudius, in 49 AD, a move that was both politically strategic and controversial. In 50 AD, Claudius adopted Nero, making him the official heir to the throne over Claudius's biological son, Britannicus. This adoption was a significant turning point in Nero's life, as it placed him directly in line for the imperial throne. Nero was given the name Nero Claudius Caesar Drusus Germanicus, aligning him with the prestigious Julio-Claudian dynasty. Nero's education was entrusted to some of the most distinguished tutors of the time. His primary tutor was the philosopher Seneca, who would later become one of his closest advisors. Seneca, along with the Praetorian prefect Burrus, played a crucial role in shaping Nero's early reign. Under their guidance, Nero received a comprehensive education in literature, philosophy, and the arts, which would later influence his interests and policies as emperor. In 53 AD, Nero married Claudia Octavia, the daughter of Emperor Claudius and his third wife, Valeria Messalina. This marriage was orchestrated by Nero's mother, Agrippina the Younger, to strengthen Nero's claim to the throne and solidify his position within the Julio-Claudian dynasty. Octavia, born in 40 AD, was a noblewoman of impeccable lineage, making her an ideal match for Nero. The marriage was primarily political, designed to unite two powerful branches of the imperial family. By marrying Octavia, Nero not only secured his succession but also gained the support of those loyal to Claudius. This alliance was crucial for Agrippina, who sought to consolidate her power and influence over the young emperor. Despite the political advantages, the marriage between Nero and Octavia was reportedly unhappy. Nero showed little affection for Octavia, and their relationship was strained. Octavia was known for her virtue and modesty, qualities that contrasted sharply with Nero's increasingly extravagant and erratic behavior. Nero's path to the throne was cleared in 54 AD when Emperor Claudius died, allegedly poisoned by Agrippina. At the age of 16, Nero ascended to the throne as the fifth Roman emperor, following the death of his adoptive father. His early reign was characterized by a period of relative stability and effective governance, largely due to the influence of his mother, Agrippina the Younger, his tutor Seneca, and the Praetorian prefect Burrus. Agrippina played a crucial role in Nero's early rule. She was a powerful and ambitious figure who sought to control the empire through her son. Initially, Nero was heavily influenced by her, and she was even depicted on coins alongside him, an unusual honor for a woman at the time. Seneca, a Stoic philosopher, and Burrus, the head of the Praetorian Guard, were instrumental in guiding Nero during the early years of his reign. They helped maintain a balance of power and provided wise counsel, which contributed to a period of good governance. Under their guidance, Nero's administration focused on justice, public welfare, and the arts. Nero's early reign saw significant investment in public works and cultural patronage. He initiated various construction projects, including the building of theaters and the promotion of athletic games. Nero was also a patron of the arts, supporting poets, musicians, and artists, and he himself took an active interest in performing arts. Nero's early reign is often seen as a time of promise and potential, before the excesses and controversies that would later define his rule. As Nero grew older, he began to assert his independence, leading to a gradual shift in power dynamics. His relationship with Agrippina became strained as he sought to distance himself from her influence. This power struggle culminated in Agrippina's eventual downfall and death, which marked a turning point in Nero's reign. As Nero's reign progressed, his relationship with Octavia deteriorated further. Nero became infatuated with Poppaea Sabina, a beautiful and ambitious woman who would later become his second wife. In 62 AD, Nero divorced Octavia on charges of infertility, a claim that many believed to be false and politically motivated. Following the divorce, Octavia was exiled to the island of Pandateria, modern-day Ventotene. Octavia's fate took a tragic turn when she was accused of plotting against Nero. Despite her innocence, she was executed on Nero's orders. Her death was met with widespread public mourning and outrage, as she was a beloved figure among the Roman people. Nero's marriage to Octavia highlights the complex interplay of personal relationships and political maneuvering in ancient Rome. It also foreshadows the darker aspects of Nero's reign, marked by betrayal and ruthless consolidation of power. As Nero's reign progressed, his behavior became increasingly erratic and paranoid. He ordered the executions of many perceived enemies, including his own mother, Agrippina, and his first wife, Octavia. His actions alienated many of his supporters and created a climate of fear and mistrust within the Roman elite. In 64 CE, a massive fire broke out in Rome, destroying much of the city. Although it's debated whether Nero was responsible for starting the fire, he used the disaster as an opportunity to rebuild Rome according to his grand vision, including the construction of his lavish palace, the Domus Aurea. The fire and Nero's subsequent actions led to widespread suspicion and resentment among the populace. Nero's extravagant spending on public works, games, and his personal luxuries placed a significant financial strain on the empire. To fund his projects, he imposed heavy taxes on the provinces and confiscated the wealth of wealthy citizens, further increasing discontent among the people and the aristocracy. By 68 CE, Nero's support had eroded significantly. Rebellions broke out in various parts of the empire, including Gaul and Spain. The Senate, which had grown increasingly hostile towards Nero, declared him a public enemy. The Praetorian Guard, once loyal to Nero, also turned against him. Facing imminent capture, Nero fled Rome. He sought refuge in a villa outside the city, where he was abandoned by his remaining supporters. On June 9, 68 CE, realizing that his capture and execution were inevitable, Nero took his own life. His death marked the end of the Julio-Claudian dynasty and plunged the Roman Empire into a brief period of civil war known as the Year of the Four Emperors.